Some of our best science and math lessons for our kids happen in the kitchen, which is why I'm so excited about our brand new series, The Curious World of Kitchen Science. These books help us bring science and math lessons into the kitchen so our children are learning fundamental concepts while having a ton of fun. Our first title in the series is Biology of Bananas. We can discuss the structure of cells, the parts of a cell, what makes up a cell, and then they can go ahead and bake their own cell cookie. If you have an older learner, let's talk about the properties of yeast and then find out what happens to all of the carbon dioxide that yeast lets off in this fancy experiment with yeast and balloons. And if that's not enough fun for your learners, let's talk about extracting our own DNA and look at it under the microscope. Biology, amazing. If you don't buy soda, here's a reason to start. The chemistry of cola. First up, let's talk about non-Newtonian fluids. So we'll learn all about those and then we'll be able to create them ourselves. Let's learn about some acid reactions, acid concepts, pH levels. If you think that your young reader is a little too young for this, I beg to differ. We can find out all about the acid levels in foods that we eat by doing this simple at-home experiment with things you probably already have in your home. Terrifying teeth. In this experiment, you take a tooth, you soak it in soda, and you see how it decays over time. I can guarantee you, your kids will think twice next time they ask for a super sugary drink. Physics of popcorn. Physics is usually considered one of the harder sciences. Not anymore. Popcorn. What kid doesn't love popcorn? We're going to find out how much pressure it takes to pop a popcorn. You get to see the different stages of when a kernel is popping. If nuclear physics makes your brain want to explode, this section is for you. You can learn all about the science, literally rocket science. And then you could be the coolest parent on the block by helping them build their own rocket ship and launch it. Finally, a reason for milkshakes. The math of milkshakes. You want to learn about patterns in nature? Let's find out about the Fibonacci sequence. Your kids will never look at their food or the nature around them the same ever again. Do you want to figure out how to keep your drink hot? I mean, come on. When's the last time you had a hot cup of coffee? This experiment is how to keep your drink hot. Let me tell you, it's a shocker. So there are a ton of experiments in this book as well that will keep you and your learners learning. So far, there's only 4 titles in this series, but I'm hoping for many more.